Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound.
What's good, world? What's going on? Y'all know what this is. This is the My Dogs podcast teamed up with. No, we ain't even gonna do that. We ain't even gonna do that. We're gonna get straight into it. This is the My Dogs podcast where our opinions is always just our opinions. And I got to do my cast today. I got the coach up there. Coach, what's going on, baby?
Man, shaking my head, but understanding what happened today. Let's talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it. Dirt Dog, what's good, baby?
Little hurt, but it is what it is. It's a business, so you got to take this on the chin. Oh, we lost a couple of teeth. Matter of fact, we lost.
But we're still in the fight. We're still in the fight.
Yeah. We spit a little blood out, but we're
okay, Mr. Deacon. What is going on? How you feeling?
Man, a typical day in Cleveland sports where you have a great one. It's like we were saying earlier. I don't know if this might come in as second to what LeBron did, man. But let's run it, bro. It is depressing, but it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. And if y'all didn't know, Myles Garrett, the beloved Myles Garrett, was traded to the Rams, and it's okay, Dirt Dog. Chill. It's okay, baby. Now he was traded to the Rams for a great player. We got a great edge rusher. We got a great linebacker or whatever. Jarrett versus he was in 24. He was a first round pick with the Rams, and guess what he did? He made the Pro Bowl. Guess what he did? He was Rookie of the Year last year. He played with the Rams, and he made the Pro Bowl again. So in 2 years, he made the Pro Bowl. And we got a first round pick. Then the next year we got another pick. We got a couple picks that we're going to get into later. But I want to ask the cast, what do y'all think about this trade, Coach?
You know what? It's okay. You know, we at that point now where we was wondering if Myles really wanted to be here in the first place. And I think if we're going to make that trade, we're going to make it at the right time. And this is the right time. He is on 30 years old, so he is reaching the end of his prime. This gives him the opportunity to pursue what he wants, gives us a chance to get younger, more talent, less money. So looking at it from a business perspective, it's good. But from the franchise perspective, from the fans, that's somebody that's been endeared to us, and it hurts. But at the end of the day, it's business. Money walks, bullshit runs the marathon. So here we are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we might shift the gears a little bit, fellas. Dirt Dog, how you feel? We might hear some Keith Sweat going on over here.
Well, I mean, listen. You know what? I was playing on Marion Icebox in my head, and the only part I kept repeating in my head was "I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold." It just didn't feel right. This we were talking about it earlier on before the show started. This is up there probably with the LeBron leaving, but we knew this was coming. At least he told us that he wanted out. LeBron didn't tell us anything. LeBron told us like on the day, So I mean, it hurts. Let's see how we got an Ohio boy on this team.
Florida State.
I'm shocked. I'm not shocked that we traded Myles. I was more shocked on what we got for him. That's what bothered me the most. I would have gotten probably 2 first-round picks. I know we weren't going to. People talking about we need to get 3 or 4. They were just downright talking delusional.
Okay, well, since you brought up the picks, in 2027 we got a first round. In 2028 we got a second round. In 29 we got their third round. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, now this is where it's going to be a death blow. The Los Angeles Rams were already considered to be Super Bowl favorites coming out this year. Now they're even more Super Bowl favorites now that they've acquired Garrett. My main thing is, let's say, because when you win the Super Bowl, you get the very last pick. Is that really a win? Like, pretty much all the good players are gone once you get to 32. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. You get some decent players, but you're not going to get none of those heavy hitter players that you wanted in the first round pick. So all I'm going to say is it was, we knew this was going to happen. We didn't know when, we didn't know how, we didn't know where. We got a guy who we're not very familiar with. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler. Let's just see how this team gels. It's a new era in Cleveland.
Deacon, talk your talk.
I'm gonna tell you what, brother. It comes off as disingenuous.
Here you go.
There and you I'm just telling you, bro. It comes off as disingenuous when you sit there and tell people that, hey, he's going from Cleveland to Canton, and you stand on that. You stand firm. Now, I tell a lot of people before, man, it is the NFL, not for long, and you can't take nothing these men say, nothing these front offices for face value. You just can't. That's the nature of the NFL. This is sad. It is sad. I'm like, man, come on, man. But I wish they had done this last year. I think it would have smoothed over better last year when he was on Radio Row complaining about he wants to play, he wants to win. They should have did this last year. But you committed to him and gave him $40 million and a bonus, and now we got to eat dead cap. Hopefully we can, try to say something, but we got to eat that, man. And I'm tired of mortgaging our future for now, man. Sometimes it don't sit. It's not sitting well with me. I'm gonna live with it. People like, what, who? People crying, females crying on the phone. I'm in tears, and it's crazy, man. But I wish Myles the best. But yeah, he got a chance to get up out of here. Maybe it's good he can get up out of here.
Bring him home, coach. Bring him home, coach.
Listen,
hold on, one more thing. Let me say that too.
Okay.
We are disorganized. We're dysfunctional. So he got an opportunity. I'm sorry. It is what
if you don't get him, coach, I'm gonna get him.
Coach no. So no. He got a chance to go play.
There you go, coach.
I think we're going in a little too far.
Thank you.
I think this is just like Scarface. Okay, they put their options out there, sure, but with the contract, because you always want to protect yourself. And quite honestly, they probably felt that they got an offer that they couldn't refuse. Okay, I don't think he would have went anywhere if that type of offer didn't come down the pipe. He would still be a Cleveland Brown today had they not been able to get what they consider a young impact player plus a first round pick to go along with it. I would have got him for more personally if I could.
When a coach, wait a minute. Everybody's putting this on the Cleveland Browns. As Marcus stated, he wanted out last year. He was vocal. So why is everybody putting this on everything on AB? He said we dysfunctional. Can Coach, is there anything that you can say that maybe Myles wanted out? That's why when I was texting y'all, I'm like, why ain't Myles talking? Why ain't Myles debunking these rumor traders? Maybe Myles wanted out.
I don't think it was a secret when he said it during Radio Row that he wanted out.
Right.
But the money talk.
Why is he putting all this pressure on AB?
I don't think he was putting no pressure on AB.
I'm not talking about Deacon. He talking about us. We dysfunctional and AB this and this. Don't listen to him.
Listen, we should all know. We should all know never to trust any NFL front office.
Thank
They
you.
will tell you whatever you want to hear. You know, he's gonna be a Brown for life, and then they cut.
Yeah. No.
I get that. Whatever the case may be, you can't go off that. If it's a business decision that makes sense within their model, then they have to execute, and it don't matter. It don't matter because guess what? We still gonna buy tickets. We still gonna show up to the game. They can pretty much tell us whatever lie that they want to.
Right.
But the thing that you can go Dirt Dog. Wait a minute. The thing that Marcus is forgetting is Myles Garrett had a no trade clause. So if Myles Garrett was getting done up the booty like Diddy, he would he wouldn't have let it happen. No, we just keeping it real. If he wasn't happy,
and they talking about
he lifted his no trades clause. They sent him to wait a minute. Because they had the Dallas Cowboys, they had the Eagles, they had everybody wanting him. They sent him to what Jordan said, already favored to win a Super Bowl. They did the back deal with the Rams, with Myles Garrett. We're going to send you. We respect you. We love you. And we're going to send you to one of the best teams so you can get that ring. I am sorry we couldn't get it here with you. They could have sent him anywhere else and he would have had to fight for something. But they sent to him the same way that we sent Bernie Kosar to the Dallas Cowboys so he can get him a ring. Man, stop it. They looked out for him and he wanted
the boy escaped from Shawshank.
Right.
Yes, he did.
That's exactly what it is. He had a no trade clause. They had to call him in order to execute this. Yeah, make that shit happen.
Correct.
Yeah, he like, send me there.
I'm not mad at AB if that's the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not mad at him, but again, I understand what D's saying. It does feel disingenuous because that's what they're saying, but we don't, just like kind of what you're saying as well. We don't know what's said in the back channels.
I'm going to follow that up, but I'm going to let Dirt Dog get his out.
Let me tell you something, TP.
Tell me something.
We got. I'm not gonna say who. We got 2 men in here who have been divorced. y'all.
I missed it, but go ahead.
What the hell you say, boy?
We got.
What he say?
We got 2 men in here.
Yourself.
We got 2 men in here who've been divorced before. I'm not gonna get into y'all divorces. I'm not gonna say who.
Oh, stop it.
But
might have 3. I don't know who you talking about. Might be all I don't know.
And you fought.
I'll stick my hand up on it, but go ahead.
You fought for your marriage. You tried everything, and it just
wait a minute. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. How do you know our personal business?
We done mentioned it before. Go ahead. Man, go. Shit.
Our personal business. Oh, they're investigating.
Who? I didn't say who.
Hey, but go ahead.
You're fighting for the relationship. You're fighting it. You try to fight for the marriage. You got the kids here. You got the, all this other something, and it just didn't work. This just didn't work. And Myles was getting sick of it. She says, "I'm sick of you cheating on me, Ellis, and everything, and all that other stuff. And you keep lying to me. You keep doing all these things to me. You
nailed it, but you got the wrong narrative. You nailed it. You finally said an analogy that kind of fit what you was talking about. You finally made sense.
Yeah.
But what happened was, like you said, a failed marriage. What happens in a marriage when you try to work through? Myles Garrett is the female that won't out, or the male that won't out. And the Cleveland Browns, AB, is the guy like, nah, let's work on it. And guess what? They went out and did the Kobe. They went and got the $5 million ring, $10 million ring, carat ring, or whatever Kobe got his wife. And we're going to work on it. Then the next year, Guess what? She said, I'm still not happy. So he said, hey, I want you to be happy, so I'm gonna let you go.
Let me interject for this is a crazy thing, bro. and I just got to keep it 100. He gave a commitment. You know, I said if you want to put it on the marriage note, when you say your vows, that's a commitment. I'm not saying that you can't.
Who gave a commitment?
When they gave the man the money.
No, which talking about? AB? Or are you talking about Myles? Who are you talking about?
Who else gave Myles the money? AB and Jimmy Haslam.
See, Coach, what I'm talking about? He about to say that we made a commitment, but he ain't acting like that. Myles Garrett signed that contract and he made a commitment.
Hold on. I'm gonna get to that. But like I said, he made the commitment. They could have squashed this last year, bro. They didn't have to commit to him last year. Why go through this year now? I'm looking at the money on the back end too. We always in the hole. You the one that may want to say we got to change the culture. Changing the culture means stop extending these goddamn contracts and always restructuring and pushing money back. That's part of our bad culture because a lot of teams don't do what the Browns do. You sit up here trying to get 5 draft picks for the next 5 years. Who in the asinine shit because they can't manage their money? The Browns the only ones that keep doing this. Didn't nobody else propose that shit because the Browns don't know how to mismatch. I'm sorry. I have no faith in Andrew Berry's ability. Can he manipulate some shit? Yeah. But when is it for the right reason? I don't trust his mechanics. He backpedaling. He should be stepping forward. And I don't like it. And now here we go again in another situation. That's why we couldn't get rid of Deshaun because we owed the money. Now look at it. Don't nobody want the man to play. Then on top of that, you got the stadium coming. And then on top of that, you get rid of the best defensive player in the league. And Browns fans supposed to be happy about this shit.
Okay. Let me break this down. Because we just rumbling. Let me break this down to any and everybody that's watching. Any and everybody watching.
Talk to me.
If y'all don't like the Myles Garrett trade, let me tell you why the Myles Garrett trade went down. Let me solo myself because y'all need to understand what's going on.
Here we go. Something ain't gonna make no sense.
Okay. For everybody that's mad about the Myles Garrett trade, that's feelings. I get it. I didn't want Myles gone. Guess what? I didn't want Nick Chubb's gone. Guess what? There's a lot of players I didn't want gone. But this is a business. Myles Garrett is 30 years old this year. Myles Garrett will be 31 in December. The Cleveland Browns are 2 or 3 years away from really competing for the AFC Championship or a Super Bowl. And Myles Garrett will be 33, 34, 35 before we ever play some meaningful football in Cleveland and get this quarterback thing together. And guess what? We wasted Myles Garrett's career. So what do good organizations do? We've been rebuilding. Look at what AB did. We have if Deshaun or if Shador starts, this is Shador's second year. This is Junkin's second year. This is Harold Fannon's second year. We got 2 first-year rookies. We got a DT second year. The trade that we just got with for Myles Garrett. This is his third year. We got Carson second year. We have a young team, and Andrew Berry is building a team the way that teams are supposed to be built. You build them through the draft. We went out there and spent all this money that Marcus is talking about, bad contracts. Now it's time to get rid of all those bad contracts. And yes, we're going to have some dead cap for the next couple years. But guess what? We got rookie contracts, and that's why we're going to do these things right now. But we're building a nice young team, a nice young foundation. We're getting rid of, not talking about Myles, but we're getting rid of all that old ways that the Browns used to have. The old mentality of losing and all that stuff. We are bringing in fresh people. We got a fresh new head coach, offense and defense. And another thing that people don't realize that, guess what? AB could be a reason why Myles going. Myles might not be happy because his defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz, didn't get the job. Quit putting things on the Cleveland Browns when Myles Garrett wanted to leave your team. Hypothetically, I don't know. I don't know what he want to do. Nobody want to do, but y'all always want to put everything on the Browns. But this is a great move for the Cleveland Browns that we got these great young talents, and we're moving up. We got Then, as Dirt Dog might have stated, that he wished we got 2 first rounds. But guess what? If we got a player, a Pro Bowl player that's 25 years old, isn't he a first round? If you get a first round pick from 1 to 32 and they make the Pro Bowl, isn't that a good pick? That's what we got. That's what we got. So instead of getting 2 first round picks, we got a first round player and we got a first round pick. So this trade is good. Calm down, Cleveland. Get out of your feels. Everything will be okay. Trust Andrew Berry.
Man,
Now,
man,
TP,
him,
I
man.
gotta say
Him,
something.
man.
Wait a minute. What'd you say, Coach?
Oh my gosh, I'm so nauseated by all of that. I don't have to trust Andrew Berry for nothing. We don't trust these people. We don't trust no front office people. They talk out the side of their neck all the time. We just need to. He just need to put a decent team out on the field, and all of this will be forgotten.
But is he doing that? Answer that question. Is he doing that?
We don't know until they actually show up and play. We have no clue. There's no track record here. There's no consistency.
Correct,
and that's the problem. You know, it's one thing if we were on track for winning, but and we had to let Myles go in order to make winning happen a little faster. But we don't know where the hell we're gonna be in the next 2 or 3 years. Yes, these are good young players that are coming in, and hopefully we can build upon it. But our track record is of instability, and there are almost no consequences to this instability. The only person we saw with a head roll was Stefanski, and well deserved.
Yeah.
Okay, but outside of that, what else do we see? You can put it together, but did you hire the right man to make it happen?
And that's what we're going to find out this year.
We're going to find out. Damn right, we're going to find out, because if he traded that boy, and they fall flat on their face, his ass is out of a job. I don't care how many draft picks he done got.
Thank you. Let's talk. Thank you for coming in.
Put the screen on me real quick. Put the screen on me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Lord have mercy.
I'm scared.
Listen. I understand that breaking news real quick too. They said they're not going to trade Denzel Ward, quote unquote. They're not going to trade. Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Yeah, he ain't got no value.
But I said, and I got to go off the script here. And Dirt Dog has said this before, and I got to come out and say this.
Don't you get no weird ass analogies, man?
Yeah,
I got to
keep it in the closet, bro.
Yeah. You can't get full screen on that. Go ahead.
We gonna shut your mic off.
Okay, this guy. I'm gonna say it one time. This has to be like an orgy, like I said.
Stop it. Get him TP.
It has to
get him TP. Get him TP. We're not doing that.
Okay, Deacon. We're gonna come back to him. What you got going on?
See, Dirt Dog always gotta go that route. So, okay. We're always rebuilding. We're always trying to get back. And that's that level of mediocrity that I cannot stand. When we gonna stop rebuilding and just adding? There's nothing wrong with the upgrade, but this rebuilding thing, I'm not feeling that. Browns fans is not gonna keep continuously waiting until they get this shit right. And that's what you're putting us through again. It's the same thing, like Coach. It's the same monotonous ass goddamn run down the goddamn track and fall flat on your goddamn face because you can't hit the hurdle. I'm tired of that, dude. We gotta stick to something. You gotta have some veterans, man. You could have, you gotta have some veterans. All I'm saying is this: if you was gonna do this, should have did this last year, not right now.
Yes.
When you made that level of commitment, I expected, okay, well, Mama keep Myles around for another couple of years. Then try. I understand you feel he's 30. He's never really had a major injury. Myles has been a tank. He's been a tank here in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that old boy can't. Nobody can fill his shoes. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that I think this timing is bad. I think they just went on ahead and did what they had to do last year, but to do it now when you want to, like you say, rebuild and figure out where the team is at. We've seen teams turn around in a year, TP. Why can't we turn around?
Yes, we did. But okay. Take the Cleveland coach. Take the Cleveland name away. Get out your brain the Cleveland name. Now, last year's draft, this year's draft, the trading of Myles Garrett and bringing in another Pro Bowler, younger guy, and getting more picks so you can build a foundation team because nobody wants to come to, we're taking that name out. Nobody wants to come play here. So we got to draft. And as Marcus always say, we got bad contracts. We got to overpay everybody to come here. So guess what? We ain't got to overpay you because we're going to draft you. So if this had a different name behind it, and what's been going on the last 2 years, they're getting rid of the head coach, moving on from the defensive when the defensive coordinator, he want to quit because he didn't get the job. But we moving the progress that this team is making. If it didn't have that name, would you applaud him? Would you applaud him?
Who fired him?
Who fired him? I ain't gonna lie. It'd be hard
got rid of Schwartz?
We do have
fired him, came back, but
we do have examples of this. The problem is, again,
you about to pick Cleveland into it. You about to pick Cleveland
into it.
Okay.
We can go to our team up north.
Okay.
Detroit was like this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Cycling through people, bad contracts. They finally hit their stride and they got it right. Now, is that possible for us? Sure it is. But until we show it, we gonna still be stuck here in this cycle. It's hard for me to have confidence when there is no consistency. There's just none. We're not seeing it. It's like this. If they were 5-12 last year, they're hoping for 7-10 this year. That's not a leap for me. If we go from 5-12 to 10-7 or something like that,
that was projected with Sanders starting.
But
that's projected with Sanders starting.
But I don't think it matters who starts. I don't give a damn who starts.
Correct.
I just want us to get to the point to where I can feel like we're turning the corner. And we just haven't seen that yet. And so it hurts a lot when you have a high value piece leaving your organization. Okay. So that's a draw. Even if the team suck, we're gonna go see Myles. We want to see how many
we're gonna see Myles
gonna get today. So that's the problem that we have. There's just such a lack of consistency. It's hard to have faith in that, but every year they find a way to make people have faith in them. They will buy the tickets. They will sell that damn stadium out, regardless if Myles Garrett is there or not.
And we said this before. This new stadium is coming. In 3 years? We got 3 years for the new stadium to come. Now that you got rid of Myles, you better have a good product on that field in 2029. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear about we in a rebuild,
No.
this and that.
Y'all going too far. Y'all gotta.
How we going too far, man? This is all facts, bruh.
Didn't you just say that you can't you want to win? Some teams rebuild and first of all, if we're going by stats, everybody in the top 10, it's rare that somebody is in the top 10 then in the playoffs the next year or had a number 1 pick. Yes, teams can turn around, but you can see the progress. You see that we are moving forward. We're getting rid of all those old contracts that y'all don't like. And we're getting fresh young players. Every player on that team, yes, they got what y'all gonna say, they got to go out there. And that's why we got a new head coach. The only question mark on this team is can the head coach, which we had when we had Kevin Stefanski. We always had the players, but Kevin Stefanski couldn't coach them. Now we still got the players. Now, can Todd Monken coach him? That is the problem. That is the only question mark that we have on this team because everybody we got is winners, came from winning colleges, and got winning mentalities. We are doing good. We're doing good, but y'all moping over nothing. Look at the progress and where we going.
Man, how much sugar did they put in your Kool-Aid today, brother? Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Y'all being down, man. It just
not understanding what coach is saying, TP. It's a level.
I understand everything.
So why you giving them props before they get on the field? Your man, number one pick, he dropping passes.
Why y'all giving the Rams props before? Why y'all giving them the Super Bowl favorite before they even got on the field?
They were already
They
was
have a
just
winning
there.
culture. They have a winning
That
culture. What are you
that was
talking about?
last year.
They last year my ass. They have a winning culture. They win consistently. They get to the playoffs. They got Super Bowl rings. Where's our ring? Where's our consistency? We don't have it because we got goofballs like goddamn Andrew Berry. Yeah, I said it. and this shit is, bruh. This shit is crazy. I was about to call and say, give me all my money back for my season tickets. God damn it. I need my paper now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to sit up in there like that. But I'm a Browns fan, and like Coach said, I'm going to support the team, but I'm going to be in that motherfucker mad as hell. Excuse me. I'm going to be in there mad as hell. Don't stand in front of me, too, because I might get in that ass. Don't stand in front of me, dog. Right? I'm watching the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already hot. Like, this is ridiculous, dog. It's ridiculous. Behavior, man. Anybody named mama can see this dysfunction. You can see it.
It's very. We are. There's a reason why we've been considered the worst organization in all of sports. Is because of this dysfunction. Every time I hear from former players, they're always talking about it's not the fans, it's the organization. They say fans are great. It's the organization. And they be like, man, the organization doesn't give you any type of enthusiasm, anything of like that, any type of encouragement to go out there and win games. Brick Hands even said that.
Okay, but if y'all want to get a winning organization, the same reason that the Las Vegas Raiders was trading Max Crosby. They know their timetable. They know that if we got a high player and we know that before his value go down, we got to trade him before his value go down because we're not going to be competitive anytime soon. So we're going to waste this player the same way that we wasted Myles Garrett, the same way that we wasted Joe Thomas. We wasted all these great players.
You can't use that Max Crosby because the Ravens smartened up and they didn't let it go down. And they was trying to get 2 firsts. So you can't use Max Crosby.
I'm speaking on the Raiders on why they got rid of him. They got rid of him because of they rebuilding, and it's going to be 3 or 4 years. So what? We know the fans love these players, but guess what? We got to make these moves while we can to get more capital. Because guess what? We probably was 4 years around. Now we just like with us. For 3 years in a row, we got 2 first-round picks. If they come out and start balling in 2 years, we could be good. This year, we could be good. We're making moves to build the whole team. We had so many holes. So many holes. Besides QB, we ain't got really no holes on offense. None. Now we got 2 first-round picks first-round picks next year. Now we can kill all these. You always talking about Denzel Ward and his concussions. You've been wanting him traded so long. Guess what? We got 2 first-round picks next year. We can get 1 or 2 of the best corners coming out. We can get a second man.
I ain't getting no younger, bruh. I'm about to be 52. When they gonna get to the Super Bowl?
I can't help it. You 65 years old.
I'm just saying, bro. When you gonna get there, bro? You keep saying it. I understand everything you're saying is well and good. It's wishful thinking.
I'll be 30.
But guess what? They don't be thinking. No, that's what I'm saying. These are the situations you are gonna probably be known for. Or you're already gonna be known for having the worst draft in history. And now this guy might be your starter. Then you gotta wait another one of the best players in the NFL. You did it again. When is it going to translate? That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear nothing about no 2, 3, 4 years down the road, man. When I'm on goddamn Social Security.
How many wins did Vegas have?
Social Security, bro. I want to see
how many wins did Vegas have us winning with Myles Garrett on our team? 6.
They got 7. They got
6, 7.
No, they said it was 5.
I don't even want to compare them like that. I said before.
Well, I'm about to hit the button.
If my comparison is Detroit.
Yes.
If you go up there and you turn it around and they 8 and 7, 8, 9 and 8 or whatever they are, or 10 and 7, I'm better with that. Okay. The Raiders are an anomaly because they just as bad as we are, if not worse. So you can't look at them in the same way because they got a whole nother set of issues. Only thing they had working for them is they got a stadium and they still ain't get it right. Now, our thing is now We got a stadium on the way. You want to be able to have a good team when you march in there. But damn it, why can't we win now? I don't want to hear about no rebound, branding, no fixing stuff, and we about to redo all this now. I want to win now.
Wait a minute, Coach. You want to win right now?
Yes, I want to win right now.
So are they making moves to win right now? Are they making moves to win right now?
That's the question, though. That's the question, though.
I have no idea.
You can't ask a question without an answer. You can't comment on
Andrew
you
Berry would tell us, yes, that we're making moves to win right now.
That's the answer. That's the answer.
That's his answer.
You can't get mad.
I don't have to accept his answer though.
Huh?
Correct.
I don't have to accept his answer because again, if I see 5 and 12 or 6 and 11,
but that ain't on him.
Yeah, who did it on then?
Right.
But now we gotta look at the head coach. Now
why do you keep bucking responsibility?
Head coach
TP.
Why do you keep bucking responsibility away from Andrew Berry? You got them niggas on speed dial. Why you keep bucking away from him?
Okay.
This man is the
hold on. Go ahead.
This man is the general manager. This man is the general manager. And he's responsible for contract. He's responsible for personnel. Monkey can only use what he put on the field. You know what I'm saying? So why you not?
Okay.
It's like you just letting Andrew Berry just get away with murder, dog. He's
Let me know when you're done. You done?
Understand though, and then
you done?
These cats. He get one. Hold on. He get one draft that was decent, and now he got. He Thor running around here with a hammer. Come on, bro. Let it get through the field, man. If they sucking the wind up, don't say nothing when we sitting in the stand.
Okay.
Don't say nothing.
All right. He want to know My Dog's podcast. He want to know why I like Andrew Berry. Y'all like both of these wide receivers y'all just got? Andrew Berry did that. Y'all love no. Let me cook. Y'all like Sanders? Andrew Berry did that. Nobody wanted him. Andrew Berry did that. Y'all like y'all running back? Andrew Berry did that. Y'all like y'all tight end? Andrew Berry did that. Y'all like y'all defensive tackle? Mason Graham? Andrew Berry did that. Y'all like Carson Switchender? Andrew Berry did that. Do y'all like when we got rid of our cornerback and when it got another one for the same price? Andrew Berry did that. That's why I like Andrew Berry. You get everything that Andrew Berry put on that field. Let me cook. Now he can't help if the coach can't coach him and things don't go right. I'm the GM. My job is to get your talent. It's the head coach and the player's job to do something with it. It's on, and that's why we got rid of the. Wait, y'all want Stefanski gone? Andrew Berry did that. His job is to get the talent. It's the coach's job to coach the talent.
I mean, you're right. It is the job to coach the talent, but give me my maximum effort. Give me my maximum team. You just took away one of his players.
I just named off 10 stars that's only been there for 2 or 3 years, man.
But see, brother, you talking hypothetical.
He tried to buy y'all a Super Bowl. He tried to buy y'all a Super Bowl.
And we talking hypotheticals, though, bro. Go ahead. They did nothing.
Hey TT,
nothing.
Hey TP, when you go quit showing? Did you show Andrew Berry your T-cheese yet? Because that's all you keep talking about.
I just recognize good management when I see it. Look, him and Dorsey was the best GMs the Cleveland Browns ever had. But y'all don't like the record, and hey, y'all just don't understand the business. I can't help it that I understand the talent that they put in out there, and Kevin Stefanski couldn't coach them. Look at Dorsey. We had OBJ. We had Juice. We had Nick Chubb. We had Baker Mayfield. We had Joe Thomas. We had a great line. We had everything.
And all those dudes are gone.
Because they couldn't get along with Dorsey, you gave him
they couldn't get along with Kevin Stefanski. They couldn't
get along with him. No, Dorsey brought them people there. Dorsey did, and where he at? He took his shit to goddamn Detroit, and they've been building up. You see, like I said before, we keep doing this stuff with this analytical stuff. I don't know what the analytics said about Myles Garrett being here. Maybe they went off based off of that. But I know that they was having conversation. This was in the works for a while. It was in the works for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Myles didn't have his hand in it, But why? Why did Myles feel such? Remember he was on the end of that bench that game? And I told you, I said, see what's gonna happen, and it happened. It sucked. But who can we blame? Why is the organization always in a rebuild mode, dude? Why can't we never get it right and then go down that same path and with the same result?
We never had a good head coach. Since we had a great since Dorsey started. Anything else, I can't. That was just bad management and everything. Since Dorsey brought that team, we had nobody to coach. I always said we got a Corvette team, but somebody that don't know how to drive a stick. Y'all just look at, like you said, we always number one on paper. So you need a coach that be able to coach, but all our coaches is in their heads. But now, hey, we got a coach.
So
Guess what Todd Monken said.
So Stefanski didn't have no success? That's what you're saying?
No.
I was the biggest advocate for getting rid of him, but he did have success. He did have some.
One year?
He had 2 years of success.
Who?
And I can work with that.
Who
But, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. You know, with Stefanski, when it was running the way that he wanted it to run, he had some level of success. As it started to get away from him, that's when it fell apart, and it fell apart relatively quickly. Now, we don't know about Monken. He don't have no track record. Everybody talks about he's gonna be a good coach and everything, but there's a reason why he's 60 years old. He ain't never been a head coach yet. So I think we need to really examine that. Now, I don't wish him ill will.
Yeah,
but at the same time, these young, I'm still these young Thundercats. They come out 35 years old, head coach, going to the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Why can't we get that here? You want to? I'll be honest with you. I wanted a young coach to go along with young players. We all grow together and they kick ass together.
You want like that Nate dude from the Rams?
Whoever, it wouldn't have mattered. I just, and I don't have nothing against Monkey. I hope he does well. But at the end of the day, you want a young core, including management, so they all can grow together. They all have the same mindset. You got people all over the place now. You got an older coach. You got a middle-aged GM. You got a bunch of young dudes that's in the locker room. How does all this work? How does this mesh? And there's a reason why Los Angeles is doing as well as they are. There's a reason why some of these other teams are doing as well as they are, because they set their core up and they're all kind of the same. So, let's examine what these successful organizations actually do. That's all I'm saying.
But riddle me this. There's only one reason why I like the Todd Monken. He might just be holding the seat for the next person. But what Cleveland needed to do was change their mentality. Cleveland needed to do was change the way that they thought on things. And guess what? Todd Monken came in there. He's holding people accountable. The same way that when they had a player, they asked him what do you think about Todd Monken. He said, because they talking about we're gonna run the ball a lot this year. And he's saying, yeah, if you false start, you jump off sides, you do anything wrong, you're not keeping the play going. He says he's shutting it down. He's shutting it down. He's like, no, run it over. If you make any mistake when they snap the ball, we want perfection. He's starting it over. And he said, guess what? If you keep jumping off sides and holding all that stuff, then he put you on the bench and he put the next person in. He want perfection. The same way that when they never said who, but he said, why are we throwing interceptions when there's no pass rush? He's not accepting everything that Cleveland is used to being accepted. He's holding every player accountable, and that's why I wanted him here. Because he's going to break these guys, and they're going to work hard for him. And they might not like him. He might be too hard for him because you get people $1 million and a couple million, they don't want nobody telling them what to do. So the next guy might get all the glory from him, but he's breaking that mentality, and he's not letting anything walk on the field this year. The same way for the last 2 years, I say from week 1 to week 5 or 6, or just last year, when did we ever look like we was ready for the season? Never, because Stefanski wasn't hard on him, and he wasn't holding him accountable. We never looked at ready. We never looked at ready for the season, and y'all blaming AB. That was all Kevin Stefanski, man.
TP.
No, I don't
TP.
believe.
How many times?
I don't believe that's all.
How many times have I've heard, "Oh, we're gonna change the mentality. We're gonna change the mentality. We're gonna change the mentality." How many times have I heard that with every freaking coach we've had?
Oh, because no, you know why you keep hearing it?
What?
Because when we went to the draft party and I met Junkins and I told him to his face, I said, "Hey, that clip that you went viral on," and he already knew. He said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." When it was third quarter.
What
Quarter.
Is that? Wait a minute. What is that? Who playing something?
I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
Now you done went out.
Yeah, you went out.
Yeah, that must be on your end. But I told Junkins, I said when it was third quarter, we down by 13, and you walking up and down the sideline talking about it ain't over. We coming back. We coming back. I said, you and Shador, y'all bring that mentality. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm like, they was quitting. He's like, yeah, they keep quitting. The players. He talking about his own players quitting. I said, I saw it. And I said, that's the mentality that we need to change. It'd be the third quarter. The players is quitting. The coach is still out there calling plays. The coach is doing what he's supposed to do. The players' mentality. So quit saying that. Talking about how many times the mentality is going to change. And to the players, we got to get rid of the players and their mentality. And that's why he was saying it. He was mad at his own players. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, you know what I'm talking about? He got excited when I brought that up because he's like, man, they tripping up here. He's talking about his fellow players that they always quitting on the game.
You sound like you mad because Myles was driving 120 miles an hour down 480, man.
No, we ain't. I ain't deflecting. I'm still sticking with it. He was mad that the players are quitting and they're not fighting. They the same way the Cavs quit. That's what the Browns be doing. And,
no.
And that's what he was. That's what he was mad about.
You can't bring the Cavs into this because the Cavs actually have a winning culture. Even though they didn't go to the finals, they have a winning culture. They have a winning formula. Did they
quit at the end?
No. But did we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time?
No, it was just an example. It was just an example.
We ran out of gas.
But what I'm saying, it was just an example of players quitting. In the same way when LeBron James quit and he went and sat in a corner and didn't want the ball and all that stuff. Players quitting, that has nothing to do with coaching, that has nothing to do with management, that is the players. And that's the same way when Jerome Bettis came. Jerome Bettis, he told the story. He said because he came from Notre Dame, he always won. And he went to the Rams. He was drafted by the Rams, and he said his first year with the Rams, it's at halftime in the third quarter. They on their phones, on the phone. They talking about where we going. We're gonna go click it here. He like the game's still going on. They like, man, forget this game. He was like, what? He said he ain't used to players doing that stuff. When you got losing mentalities, that's what these teams and these players, that's what these players do. Then he got traded to the to Pittsburgh, and that's when he became a beast. And that's what we had in Cleveland. All them old players that they just lose so much and they got their millions and they were just happy. Nah, we got to change. It starts with the players, man. Players got to be held accountable.
Either the players or it's the coach's fault or Andrew Barry's the shit. And Lord have mercy, man. You just bounce all around. I'm going to throw a hypothetical out. That's crazy, bro.
So let's look at it this way. Myles being in that locker room and the type of person that he is, you probably had a divided locker room. Not so much because Schwartz didn't get hired, but just because of the ineptitude that they have had in the past. He could have been one of them dudes on the sideline as well. I'll go in there and get my sacks when I feel like it. He spent a lot of time off the field last year for whatever reason. So I just, like I said, I just want some consistency.
Right. Yeah, and I get you.
Even with AB, listen, he's a GM. They all are tricksters and shysters and whatnot. You don't believe a whole lot what these dudes say. I mean, everybody can say, I'm not trading them. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And they don't have a problem giving away somebody else's money. So it don't matter to him how much money Myles got because Jimmy Haslam had to sign off on it. Doesn't matter. So let him, I'm willing to let him cook.
Let him cook.
But if the meal ain't no good, the chef is out.
Oh, and I'm with you, but I mean, okay, now I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this little story real quick, and it's only two people. It's only Myles Garrett and one other player had these stats coming out of college.
In combine history, there's two players to run faster than 4.65 and have 30 plus reps on 225. Do you know who they are?
Me and Myles.
When you look at Myles Garrett and what he's accomplished, I know you mentioned earlier, you watched him get off a ball and all those things. He's playing in a place, like, let's be real, nobody cares about, right? But every week you have to talk about him. Is he one of the players you watch or you look to that sets the tone for excellence at the position?
Nah, 100%. I got about 3-4 rushes that I watch constantly. He's probably the number one. He's like the dude I watch every day. I'm like, he got another sack this week. Let's see how he got it. He got 6 pressures. Let's see how he got every pressure. Let's see how he got these QB hits. Like, how's he working off these chips? Because since I started getting chipped, I didn't know how to handle it. I ain't get chipped a lot at Florida State. Like, I got a good amount, but like, we had dogs across the line. You had me and Fisk. Like, you put too much focus on me, like, Fisk is gonna eat you up. So like, I'm across the line. I'm trying to figure out how to work these chips. I'm watching Myles. I'm watching Mike. I'm watching Max. I'm watching TJ. Like, I'm like, how do they handle all these chips? How do they work off of them?
Hold up, limitless. Niggas to me cap pinning it. I fought the head to witness it.
So coming out of college, him and Myles is the only one he got. So he got Myles speed and he got Myles strength. I mean, he's a good pick, y'all. Y'all got to be happy with this.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Right.
I don't. It's just he is still coming up. I know we kind of talked about this earlier. The man, for a guy, and I understand he's a Pro Bowler, but he's not a Pro Bowler for being a pass rusher. He does make plays, though. He's not the pass rusher that Myles is at this point in his career, because Myles was already doing double-digit sacks when he first came into the league. This boy, he went from 3 or 4 stats to
4.5, 7.5,
whatever. So he's going up, but that's still a far cry from the teens.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, if he gets to the teens, if he gets to 12, 13, that's good. That's good. We just want growth from him. I ain't got no problem from him because he makes plays. That's why he makes Pro Bowls. He makes plays, but he's not that elite pass rusher.
There's only one Myles.
Yeah, there's only one Myles, but there's other pass rushers that's in his class.
Yeah, but this guy, he only been here 2 years.
These elite pass rushers are very hard to come by. And so since they're so difficult to come by, I'd be damned if I let one go.
Yeah,
That's one in football. It's hard for me to let that go. But I understand the circumstances. So they did business today.
There you go.
I don't have to like it. And that's the thing. You can't make none of us like it. I don't think any of us like it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We accept it, but we don't like it.
Yeah.
So are we doing a Ric Flair part? Are we doing a Ric Flair? Are we doing all that? Whether you like it or you don't like it, learn to love it.
That's pretty much what they're telling us.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly what they're telling us. Whether you like it or you don't learn to love it.
I ain't got love shit. I ain't got love shit. My ass. You know what I'm saying? I sit my ass at home, man. I'm thinking about trying to sell these tickets now. Sell my season tickets. No. But Coach right. I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry, TP, but Coach is right. In reality, he's right. Do I like it? Hell no. I'm still trying to get to was it necessary. I'm trying to get to the was it necessary part. And I still ain't wrapped my head around that quite yet.
Because you keep thinking it's coming from Cleveland side. You're not thinking that Myles wanted out. You keep can't say if it's necessary.
Bruh. Myles signed that contract, man. I don't give a good goddamn what he wanted. God damn it. You signed the contract. I gave you the money. You get
Before
your big ass
signed the contract, he wanted out. He was under contract.
Huh? What?
Last year he wanted out. He had a contract.
But he signed the contract and he got paid and he set a record. At the same time, he wanted out. Come on now. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that, dog. You're a professional. You're getting paid to play. You can sit there and whine.
I'm just saying, don't put it on one side and act like Myles didn't want out.
I'm not putting it on one side.
The same way y'all upset, maybe Myles upset too. Maybe Myles like, wait a minute, y'all. First of all, he mad about the defensive coordinator. Y'all let Schwartz go. He was probably an advocate. He was like, man, I'm out.
He get happy. I don't give a damn how
40 mil.
upset he was about Schwartz being let go, but Schwartz let himself go.
Yeah, yes.
Schwartz let himself go. So at the
I don't
end
care
of the
how
day,
many bosses you run through here. You paying me $40 million, I'm getting this money.
And that's how we think. And that's how we think. But he was just like, okay, y'all running the back, y'all can't get the quarterback right. Y'all got your head coach in building and y'all let it go. He probably said he won't. He wanted out. So
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, TP, because it's the NFL. Anything is possible. So let's just say hypothetically, we do have maybe a decent season, and somehow miraculously we make it to playoffs with two on the making two being the quarterback, and he gives us like record break. Well, I'm not gonna say record breaking, but he was like one of the top maybe 5 or 10 quarterbacks in the league, and we looking at each other having probably a different conversation. Because then we'll be like, okay, then we won that trade. Did we? Because he got to repeat the same thing. Well, he don't got to repeat the same thing. He's got to escalate even higher the next following year.
I mean, we won't know who run this trade. I mean, one. Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing. This trade right here is one of the best and the equalest trades in NFL history. The Rams, they got one of the best. They got the best edge rusher in the game, and we got what we needed. We needed to get rid of him. So they helped us. We helped them.
Why do we need to get? Why do you say it? Why are you saying we needed to get rid of him?
That Kool-Aid is strong. Get rid
of Myles Garrett. Why?
Because of his age and how long it's going. We like 2 years away. We got to take advantage of this. We got to take advantage of it while it's hot.
Man, Vinny Testaverde played and he was 40. Tom Brady played and he was a 40. Brett Favre played till he was goddamn 90. Come on now. We come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. I need you to tell me logically why we needed to get rid of Myles Garrett.
Because we're not gonna be relevant for the next 2 or 3 years.
There you go, that losing mentality.
Oh, now it's losing mentality. It is what it is.
We already sat here and said that teams could turn it around in a year. Why we couldn't have turned it around and kept Myles here and still turn it around? Why?
Okay. I digress. I like the trade. I think it was a win-win. I think it was a win-win. We got us a young dog. We got us a first round. We got us 3 more years of picks. It's going to be the 3rd year in a row. We got 2 first-round picks, and within 2 or 3 years, the same way that everybody say that Houston won with us, we had to wait years for them players to elevate, and we're gonna see.
I mean, all we gotta do is think positive here. And I know losing Myles Garrett was a huge blow. I know that who knows, because we said this about LeBron. Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. When he hit, I expect him to be on the decline when he hits 35 at least. Me and Myles Garrett are basically the same age. He's a year older than me. When 35 hit, baby, I've seen what 35 does to men. The guy on my right, man, he was never the same after he hit 35.
You know what? You keep my name out your mouth. So.
Keep my name out your mouth.
You about to get the Will Smith treatment up in here, bro.
Oh man. But I mean, even if
being as it is,
even if we're not 2 or 3 years out, if we can turn it, like y'all say, we can turn it around in a year. Guess what? We turned it around. We winning without Myles, and we still got 2 first-round picks, and we still doing good. So it's a win-win. I think our defense is not gonna miss a beat. I mean, yes, we're gonna miss Myles, but I think the defense is going to be okay if Mason Graham can come out, and we already had another Mike Hall. I don't. Everybody gets on everybody else, but when is this man gonna ever see the field? And we get
There you
another.
go.
I can't wait till Schlesinger though. I want to see is he going to keep up what he did last year? Because Schlesinger was a beast last year, man. I can't wait to see Schlesinger play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This defense is still going to be nasty, and we're gonna
Yeah, they might
be
still
good.
be nasty, but we won't have nobody get 20-something sacks. I mean, it is what it is. You know, when you sacking and you putting pressure on the quarterback like that, that changes the scope of the game.
Oh
That
yeah,
gives your corners and your safeties
it got us 10 wins last year.
Yeah, that gives them they give them time to do what they got to do. And you got a
Yeah,
guy who can just
it got us 10 wins last
and
year.
come in there like that. Man, I don't see that dude. I would have kept Myles and maybe added Bosa.
Yeah, it got us 20 wins last year with all them sacks he got.
Got us 20 wins. What? What
I'm
wins?
just saying.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying having Myles and it didn't get us no wins. Get us no wins.
I will say this.
How many wins did it get us? For the 4 years, 6 years he's been here. Come on now.
Rams fans are going to have somewhat of, I'm not going to say a rude awakening, but they're going to find some flaws in his game. I will say this. Those 2 years when we made the playoffs in 2020 and 2023, he was a no-show.
All right. Hey.
He was a no-show.
I don't think they're going to see no flaws in his game like that.
Yeah.
He's his own worst enemy, though. I want to see him get on with I-10 and try to do what he did here on 480.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how well that goes over.
Oh man,
yeah. So, but I think Myles. I wish Myles well.
Right.
This is not nothing against him. If he got a chance, he got to get out of jail free card, and he cashed it in. You can't be mad at that,
right?
I think we all kind of going around in circles a little bit.
Yeah,
because we, as people, we in our feelings.
Yep.
We are in our feelings because you had one of the greatest players in NFL history, and he just slipped through your fingers, and we don't know if we got anything to show for it yet.
Yeah.
Somebody on paper that's supposed to be okay. This ain't the NFC West. This is the AFC North. This is a different brand of football.
Yeah,
and we talk about he's an Ohio boy. He's an Ohio boy because his daddy was in the military. He ain't grow up here. So let's not get into that Ohio boy and think he's gonna come home and do all this great stuff. My guess is his daddy was down at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
But
when he got shipped out of here, he went wherever he was gonna go live at.
Now what? Go ahead.
Don't let's not put no undue pressure on him. Let's just welcome him, and hopefully, I don't think we're gonna see the same defense next year. I think this defense is going to be very different now that Myles is gone, and they have to find different ways to generate pressure.
Okay, and before we get out of here, one of my final things is I'm an advocate for the players. I love my Cleveland Browns. I love the players more. So if everybody said we dysfunctional, if everybody said we sorry, if everybody said we can't never get it right, guess what, Myles? I would love for you to go get you a ring. You deserve a ring. You're not going to get it here in Cleveland. So I'm happy that you went and got a ring. Joe Thomas, I wish he wouldn't have turned down the trade. I would love for him to go get him a ring. Until Cleveland, I used to always say, I never wanted Cleveland, or I'll tell every rookie, quick QB, do not go to Cleveland because they're going to ruin your career. I care about the players more than I care about my team. I want success. We love Myles. We love Nick Chubb. We all want them to do well. What I say?
You caught yourself.
All right.
Damn.
Wow. What I got a pause moment? What happened?
You just gonna have to run it back and see how you said that. That's funny.
Oh, yo, wow. Yo, wildin'.
We not wild.
Oh, wildin'. But
hey, you said it. I'm sitting like, what?
Hey, I feel it. But no, I mean, I'm for the players. If if my team can't get it right, I want you to go get you a chip somewhere else until we able to get it right. So I'm always going to be an advocate for the players. And Myles, I'm happy that you're going. I hope that they win the Super Bowl this year if we don't win it, because you deserve a ring. You played too hard. You one of the greatest. And I'm sad that Nicholas Chubb got hurt and he can't prove and show everybody that he was so great. We wasted that talent, but nah, man. Go do your thing, King. Coach, you got any final words?
Like I say, I just wish that man well. Give me some consistency. Cleveland Browns. That's all we ask for. Not a consistent loser. Consistency toward winning. Can we see some progress? That's all I'm asking for.
It ain't too much to ask for. Dirt Dog.
I'm gonna have to agree with Pop. I'm sick of hearing about the rebuild. I've been hearing about we've been rebuilding since I was 3 years old. I'm almost 30. That's unacceptable. So, you know, we got to do something. I'm sick of being the laughing stock of the NFL. This franchise, once upon a time, was one of the greatest franchises. I mean, it was decades ago, but I'll give you something that gives me hope. I can't stand this team. I saw the New York Knicks beat my Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't been to the NBA Finals since 1999. They finally made it to the finals for the first time since 1999. If they can do it, I know we're comparing apples to oranges because they're two different sports. They can do it. I know we can do it. I just feel like we got a lot of knuckleheads in the office, and that's it. And Andrew, you want to save your job? You better hope, pray, get on your knees, open up the Holy Bible, find a scripture, and hope and pray that this team gives you a winning season, because I think your job is on the line. Now, you just traded the best player on the team. Your job is on the line now, brother. It's way on the line now. You gasping for air, and you're not trying to try. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm making a bold statement. Matter of fact, TP, pull out your pen. I want you to write this down.
No, I got my finger on the mute button.
No. It's not inappropriate. It's not inappropriate, man. It's not inappropriate. If the Browns don't make the playoffs this year or the next, matter of fact, not next year, this year, he will be fired.
Oh man, I ain't even worried about that. That ain't even happening. We already projected 7 wins, so that means we're not making it. Coach, Deacon.
Myles, I appreciate you. The times that we met, I appreciate the man. Great guy. Some people think he's kind of weird or whatnot. I just think he's a great human being, great individual. I appreciate those interactions. Me and TP, we appreciate it. I wish you nothing but the best of luck in LA. I wish it didn't go down like that. Keep your foot off the gas. And make sure you vote for your boy, TMDE Ulterior Motives. Best podcast, sports podcast in goddamn Cleveland. And I'm gonna put that shit up, and y'all better vote for me. I'm gonna whoop that ass. Goddamn right.
Yeah. We're gonna miss you, Myles, man. It was a hell of a ride. You've been through those.
Hey man, that nigga's traps were so big. I was like, I couldn't even wrap my hand around him.
2017. That 2017 season when we went he was part of that 0-16 team. So he's been through us with the ringer. So I feel like Myles Garrett got us over the hump a little bit, just a little bit, not all the way bit, but just a tiny bit. He brought us to our first playoff berth since 2002. He brought us to our second playoff berth since God knows when.
And y'all know this has been the My Dogs podcast, where our opinions are always just our opinions. And never forget about the Ulterior Motive Sports Net podcast, where you can. I messed it up. I'm trying to. I can't read the little words without my glasses. I'm trying to read the little words.
It's all good though.
And he mute my.
These brothers here though, this is Arterial too, man. So y'all, I can't take all the credit or nothing like that, man. Appreciate y'all too, man. We just family. We do what we got to do in these shows, man. I didn't even know I got nominated. I was like, what the? Somebody just hit me like, yo, so we gonna run it, and I got to do it. It is what it is.
We out.